Man, it's the top of the year. Welcome everybody, KOE family. Yes, I did say KOE because we changed up a couple of things. I told y'all about that a little bit earlier in the year that I was going to be making a change to the channel, the content and everything. Might as well do it top of the year, right? So let's just start top of the year as a fresh slate. There's a lot of new subscribers. We're a very small channel, but we are moving on a little bit, and I feel like this is the year that's going to be able to help me open up a little bit more to you guys. So hi, I'm Lexus King, hence the last name being King. Moving into the channel is Kings. The original channel is Kings of Recreation. I'm changing it a little bit because it's not really about recreation anymore. It's about experiences, and I've been living my life through experiences. That's the reason I started this channel. I've been doing YouTube for a long time actually, but I never tried to do it monetarily. Basically, we missed that wave back in the day, starting to do a channel for monetary value. I have a great life, I have a great job, I have a great family, and I do great things, and it doesn't rely on YouTube content or YouTube money. So it's just all about the experiences. That's why I made this channel, to share with my son back in the day when we first started the channel, so that he could see the things that I did when I went out and I went away on my trips. And then it just experiences gained kind of momentum as to me getting used to making the content. So now that we make the content, it's just like a diary or whatever. So this is just going to be the change to that, and we're just going to run off of the experience name. This is about the garage update. Certain things have changed, certain things have come. You see this sitting behind me, that's a little bit new. So let's just talk about what we've got going on. Oh, everybody's favorite car right here. This is my 2009 RX-8. It's undercover because it's undercover. Somebody that just seen the update video. The condition the car's in still runs, everything's still fine. It just got some acid rain on it, and we've got to correct all of that shit this year. This is a 2009 RX-8 I bought from brand new, 0 miles on it, and now currently has 66,005 original miles, all original equipment. Only thing I've changed is the transmission and clutch, but I'm changing the transmission back because the factory transmission was way cooler than I thought it was, and I put the first gen RX-8 transmission in it, and it's a no bueno. Second vehicle is our new tow rig, our new land yacht, our new Learjet. I mean, this shit is a fucking beast. It's really cool to drive. It's way longer than my last truck. It has bird shit on it right there, and it's everything that I wanted it to be, everything that I needed it to be. Fuck, what year is this? I don't remember. I think it's like 2010 Expedition EL. Now you're gonna notice a trend. I like my cars Mazda, and I like my trucks Ford. All right, so this car, RX-8, street car, street driver, wide body. We got to make some changes. Street tow vehicle, family ride, Learjet, Ford. Nothing's really going to change about this. We're just going to keep it pristine and real clean. TVs inside, navigation, all the extra shit, extra space, good shit. Now, project number 1. This is my practice vehicle, my play around car. New motors in it, everything's in it. It should have been done, but I'm lazy as shit. And that's what I'm changing for 2020. I start too many projects, leave them unfinished. Then I get into a crunch when I want to get shit done. Then I feel behind the 8 ball and pressured to get something done. But this motor's brand new. And literally, I bought new stuff from Mazda. Factory Mazda irons, brand new. I mean, it's crazy that they still make the factory irons, but they do. So this is literally a brand new motor. Modifications to it: coilovers, knuckles, and regular mod setup for steering angle, cage, wide body, vert. Gotta excuse the mess. It has been the holidays, and we do have boxes from presents. Merch really doesn't need anything. This car is really just a practice car. It's absolutely not needed to do anything that I don't want it to do. It's a factory turbo that has been upgraded. This is the original S4. It's now got an S5 unit in it, and that S5 unit is supposed to garner better gains in boost. Now, project number 3. Again, I just don't finish them. I start them and don't finish them. 1999 XR80R. I need to get done with this shit. I've been bullshitting, and I'll show you the things that I've been bullshitting with here shortly. I remember I said I like my cars Mazda and my trucks Ford. This is the original work demon. I bought this truck maybe about 4 years ago. I put outrageous amounts of miles on it, dragging everything from here, there, and everywhere, from Timbuktu and a few. This is my '05 Ford Expedition. I originally wanted an EL that we ended up getting, but this one did work, and it did what it was supposed to do. Got me and my family all around this damn state and to many drift events comfortably. Then we have this trailer that I had to get because I was dragging my vehicles flat toe style. I was going to events, beating the shit out the car, and then worrying about dragging it home because I was dragging it on all four wheels. I said, fuck that. Bought the trailer. Trailer was cool. Then I said, fuck that. Modify the trailer. Now the trailer's super cool. There's a transmission for the RX-8 that I got to put in because I've been bullshitting. I've been slacking and lacking. But as you see, the trailer is set up, equipped for me to travel around and do what I need to do. There's another project that I've been using called the Pit Bike. This is a 2000 R1, the original Dondada, the one that started it all. It was wrecked. It was fucked up. It didn't have a front end. It didn't have its fairings on. I brought this whole back. It wasn't running. It is now. Saucy. This is the original Dondada. A lot of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. Competition drift car, sitting here, fully built, everything done. Only thing it needs to do is take this fucking black off and go back white. It's Blizzard Pearl white under this wrap. That's gonna be pulled off. It's going back to white. Built 13B, ain't no V8s in here. Big spooling, Gary GTX 3582, and on OGTEs. Here's the big distraction points. 2004 R1, clean project. I've got a different idea for this. I'm gonna do a lot of things. My main thing, I hated the tail end on this bike, so I just did a 2008 rear end swap. This is a seat and tail off from a 2008 that goes right on the bike. I've got more coming. I'm going to do a build series on this bike. I want to show you guys something because this is going to be my new track bike. Y'all know the OG. If you're faithful to this channel, you know I love this bike. Now, you're going to see a trend. Like I said, I like my cars Mazda, I like my trucks Ford, and I like my bikes Yamahas. All Yamahas, right? Now, here's the thing. History lesson for Yamaha motorcycles. Everything started from this. This is the original Dominator. This is the granddaddy of the species. This started the Super Sport revolution. Super Sport is 600s. This is the granddaddy of the OG Super Sports. This changed the game, right? That is the Superbike revolution starter. That's the granddaddy of when the high firepower started to crack off. This is what started it. I've got starting 1 and I've got starting 2. This I don't need. This is the same as that one, a 2000 R1, but it has a fuel-injected engine swap. Those are all carbureted bikes, except for that 04 right there. This one is a fuel-injected bike, but it's supposed to be carbureted. Here's the things that you're going to notice as far as this bike being not what it appears. See the gap on the tank and the frame? The motors look really similar because all of the changes are here up top. And look at the tank. Tank's a little bit different. The gap on the tank and the frame is different. Dash, different. Now, when you come look at this bike, the gap on the tank and the frame is there for this portion. It's a little different than that other one. And then you could also look at the shape of the tank and the speedometer. Speedo is way different. Now, like I said, this is the original granddaddy of them all. And this is as well. This just has a little bit extra firepower. So, given that this isn't needed because there are duplicates, basically, this one's gonna go. And this one it's not an all thing or nothing. Whoa. Those forks are leaking. Holy shit. Okay. Well, yep. This is for sure gonna go. So anyway, yeah, damn, that's crazy because I just rode this. I rode it a 100-mile round trip just to feel it, experience it, have fun with it. And it's been sitting for like 4 or 5 years. Matter of fact, that bike and this bike both sat for 4 years, right? And I brought them all the way back to original, even got the covers there for the inner fairings insert. That's insane. Okay, well, I'll fix that and it's out of here. So yeah, it's not needed anyway. That's all I'm getting at. That's all I'm saying. But that is my full garage update for the things that I have and what's going. This thing is almost complete, almost 100% complete. I'm gonna change the rear end. It's really hard to find pieces like fairing pieces for these bikes, original OE equipment. Now everything is like China parts and stuff like that, that, you know, kind of indicate or simulate or look like original parts, but they're not, and it takes forever to get them. So I just went with the European look because they offer different tail colors for different years and different tail colors for different regions. I'm going with the white tail, which is kind of like a 2001 look for the UK. White tail, white sea cow. That's going to complete this bike. This bike really doesn't need anything. I changed the front end to a 2006 R6 front end. Front tire's bald as shit. I just need a front tire. Just got some new levers. This bike is ready to rock. It's had a full front end conversion, brake master conversion. It's got clip-ons. It's everything that's needed. Rear shock has been updated to a 2016 MT-07 rear shock unit with dog bones that raises the rear end of the bike. So it's got a pretty high stance compared to other FZRs. Just tires, front tire and rear tire. I'm going to go a little bit wider tire because what Yamaha wanted to do in this point in time was a large diameter wheel and low profile rear tire. That's it's good. I'm not going to change it, but that's just not the vibe. What I experienced the other day riding this bike, riding it around China Camp, is and I thought I was going low, but I definitely wasn't. There's so much chicken strip left, but I have been riding on this bike commuting, and the rear tire is very, very thin. That's a 150. This is a fucking 190. I didn't think that the difference was going to be that big, but good lord, was it massive. It's very different to lean this bike over, given the girth, given the height, given the width of the wheel, and given the bike's weight. I didn't think that that was going to be an issue. It ended up intimidating me. It's a very big issue. That's not a huge issue that I'm going to overcome, but I didn't. That was the first time I experienced that. I'm going to go to a 170 tire, maybe 160, because we've got a 150 on the back right here. Yeah, we've got a 150 back there that'll give it a little bit more width and give it a more comfortable feel when leaning it over. Got to powder coat that front wheel, and that's it. So I'm going to be trying to do just about everything on my own. And I mean, that's just the basis of the channel, just getting experience. So that's what I'm saying, kings of experience. There's things that I want to show my son that I have to explain to him, because there's things that he's going to be going through as he turns 13. He's a preteen right now, he's 12, and I know exactly what he's thinking. And because I know exactly what he's thinking, I just want to get the thought process as to how he's moving through it, and then share some stories with him on how to get through it better. But I have to let him fall so that he can understand certain ways as to how he should have changed his mind and decisions up in his thought process. I also have a little girl, and she's 2 years old, and I need to raise a lady, so I got to be very diligent on that. But I say all that to say this. Hi, I'm Lexus. I have a whole lot of projects going on, and I'm scatterbrained. So I jumped back and forth to a whole lot of things all of 2019. It was a very bad YouTube experience for me because I didn't get anything completed. And I feel like I kind of let y'all down as far as being on the recreation side. I didn't do much driving. I didn't do much riding. I didn't do much of shit. This year, I'm definitely going to finish all the loose ends and all the loose projects that I had laying around, cars, bikes, everything. I'm not going to start or pick up anything different until everything's completed and I'm doing what I love with all of the things as to why I got them. So that is going to be the entire movement for this year, experiencing, completing stuff. Some of the cars that you guys may or may not have an affinity for, I want you to come back and keep on encouraging me to finish those projects. Keep encouraging me to stay on it. Keep encouraging me to give you what you're interested in. And the only way that I know that you're interested in it is to give those thumbs up and like them and comment. If you've already hit that subscribe button, drop that bell. Hit the bell so that when I do upload some shit, boom, it pops up. Come on over to the channel, look at it. I'm gonna try to make all the videos between 9 minutes to 11 minutes long so that I don't take up a ton of your day. I look at the analytics, I see the time frame that y'all stay on the videos, I see how long y'all stay interested, and I'm gonna make sure that every video is around what the analytics tell me. So, more of what you want, all of what you need, nothing in excess. That's going to be the whole focus for the day. So as we're starting into the first day of the 20s are here now. Really strange to say, because in history we all remember a time called the Roaring 20s. The Roaring 20s was a very different fucking time as to what today is. So with YouTube being on a very, 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 very strict regimen of being kid friendly, being family friendly, I cuss a lot, nigga. I say a lot of bullshit. That's just me. But the lessons and the goals and the ideas of the channel is to be kind of kid friendly, to bring kids around. I'm not going to say too much of something that they haven't heard before, and I'm not going to try to expose anybody to experiences that they're not ready for, because all this channel is going to be circulating around is me being a father, staying true to my family, raising my son, and balancing all of my hobbies with it. So that's what it is. That's what it's going to be all of 2020, and I hope to see y'all here giving me some feedback every time I drop a video for this year. So that's the goal. Let's see how far this channel can grow. Pretty close to 3,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you, all the OG subscribers that have been around, being kings of recreation. I hella appreciate y'all. I know I was doing a whole lot more in 2016, 2017, 2018, low, 2019, super low. But we're gonna bring it on back, and we're gonna do some shit that you guys are gonna be proud of. So I typically film on phones. I do have DSLRs. I do have hella fucking GoPros. I just looked at it, man. I got like 6 GoPros now, mostly GoPro Sessions. I find Sessions to be really cool because they're so super tiny. I can place them on my chest, place them on my helmet, place them anywhere around the car. I have GoPro 7s. I find that to be really smooth, super smooth, a little too smooth. It takes some of the excitement out of the content because you don't get the vibration to bounce around. I can see if I was kind of doing like a course walkthrough or some kind of explanation of that sort. But I have them, so that's mainly what we do filming on, is mobile devices, so that it could just be at any moment, boom, bam, this is cracking, instead of me carrying around a device that requires charging and is bulky and things like that, because I like to do things on the fly with hoodies and just shit in my pockets, and I just go for it. So I'm really out and I'm about, and I'm very active, and that's how it's gonna stay. So super cinematic shit, nah, you're not really gonna get it unless I link with some of my homeboys, the Dirty 30 boys or Still Rolling Entertainment. They do some pretty dope shit. Matter of fact, that's who did the outro for me, or it's actually not an outro, I'm just using it as an outro and sometimes an intro, but whatever, just to give him love, because I really, 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 really appreciate the time that he gives me when we just hang around chilling and he films something really sick. I mean, he's done shit for me, not specifically for me, but he's just captured shit at Winter Jam. He's captured shit at, you know, just random times, and it's super sick footage. I love the way they film. He films in like a movie cinematic type of situation, and it looks super dope. So time to time when I work with them, you might get some cinematic shit. Most of the time when it's just fucking me, I am gonna get lenses and things that's gonna give me a really good look, but it's all mobile. It's all mobile equipment and GoPros and shit. So we're gonna work off of that. We're gonna deal with what we got this year, and unless for some reason I finish all my projects and I have nothing else to spend my hard-earned money on, yeah, that's what it's gonna be until I decide I feel like buying more shit. So excuse that, excuse this, excuse all the problems. We're gonna jump back into the house, and I'm gonna enjoy my New Year's Day with the family. Peace. Everybody enjoy your New Year's. KOE, Kings of Experience, independent contractors you all are, and I'm signing out.